Hey guys, I'm going to record and show you my first video from Total War. This is my really first video that I've made, and it's not my first online battle, but it's like my third or fourth. I've played a lot Rome Total War, and but I've never played it on multiplayer games, so let's see how this goes. I don't tell you my name because I haven't decided yet what name I'm going to use, so let's see how it goes. So this was a 6-player free-for-all game. I'm just gonna fast forward this. I was in command of the Blue Romans scipii. At my left it was the SPQR Chuck Norris, and to my right it was generic name Pontus player. On these hills there was a Macedonian player called Alpha Wolf. In here was the green player called Lord Schmeltz, and in here it was Lord of Fire in command of the Julii. This was a 60,000 battle, 60,000 denarii battle. No artillery, no elephants. You could use whatever you wanted besides those. And here I used 10 urban cohorts, 3 Triarii, 3 Archer Auxilia, and 4 Praetorian cohorts, and in one of them is my general here. Hello. So as you can see, and I'm going to explain it really fast, here I deployed my army. I thought that the Pontian player was going to deploy here, but he didn't. He deployed down here. I guess he wanted to, I don't know, he feared that the Macedonians and I attacked them at the same time, so he preferred to have more field to move. I don't know. I left these units here hidden at the bush because I didn't know that if the SPQR player was going to come at me. Fortunately, he didn't. He went after the Julii, and the Brute went after the Macedonians. So I'm gonna tell you what my enemy army has. He had 4 Pontus like cavalry, 4 Cappadocians cavalry, 1 with his general. Here's his general. 2 Sicilian pirates, 6 bronze shields, 2 archers, and 2 peltas. Everything is gold, including my army. Everything's gold. I think everyone has everything gold. So I'm gonna fast forward here because this part is just moving the armies and doing the positioning of the players. So let's see. I practically just formed myself in front of his army, just for you to make the engagement. Oh yeah, here I am. Finally, that took a bit. He had a very skirmished army, but very skirmished army. At this moment I was just forming my Triarii to defend my lanes since I saw this cavalry coming. My archers started shooting at his archers. Mine are way superior to his. They began to slaughter him. Actually, I think his archers weren't gold. No, they were silver. Yeah, silver, it seems. So I tried to bait him here so that he would come and fight me and I would take his cavalry down with my Triarii, but here he didn't fall for it. Not at all. So I turned my cavalry back. In fact, I took a few losses from the projectiles there. I started to bait him here to grab his cavalry or something to bring him up and down. And at this point, when I saw this cavalry coming, I charged it with both cavalry and Triarii. And the last second, I turned my cavalry back, and when he charged my Triarii, I went back in and took him from the back. And I don't know if it was out of desperation or anything, but he came with his Pontic cavalry in charge of this unit, and you're gonna see how they break after they engaged. I think you didn't know that my Triarii were really strong against cavalry. You're gonna see how they break really soon, just like a few seconds after they engaged. all three are gonna break. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. There you see. He just had a few peltas here fighting, but they were no match for my Triara and Praetorian cohorts, Praetorian cavalry. Sorry. After that, my archers did most of the cleaning with these archers and a few of his Pontic cavalry. But after that, it was just it's also like a Mexican standoff. I don't know actually what I was waiting. I could have charged there, but he went back. He took a defensive stand here, pulling everything back, including his cavalry. At this point, I'm gonna fast forward this because I pushed with my entire army forward until I reached his own, and he starts to advance at me. So, let's just wait a few seconds here. You're gonna see how I start to line up.
The enemy general flees.
Yeah, at this point the Macedonians general I think died or ran away, I don't remember. So he starts bringing his army forward, and my archers are taking care of these bronze shields formation. These phalanxes are really weak against projectiles. Actually, if I remember correctly, I put my urban cohorts in fire at will, so they launched all of their pili to his front lines. Not these ones in the rear, just the ones in the front. You're gonna see in any second. Oh yeah, there they go. Launching pili at them like crazy. That took a lot of his men. I think that gave me that battle in there because phalanxes are really hard. I mean, urban cohorts are strong, but phalanxes are always going to be the strongest by the front. At this point he wanted to charge my archers, but it was already too late. They already did what they had to do. They slaughtered one archer unit, weak light cavalry, they slaughtered lots of the pike of the bronze shield, so I didn't mind losing them. I wasn't really worried. I just responded to his attack. I think that from the three ran, but one came back together again. So he started to engage my units, but the light cavalry broke instantly after they engaged my units, and he wanted to come here. If you remember, I had a line of 5 urban cohorts here, and I disbanded 2 to the left and 2 to the right, one with an additional Triara unit. And at this point, I was just thinking to flank him in.